Hello and welcome to another mathematical studies video. We're going to talk about what is interest, which is basically when you lend money to someone, the kind of reward you get back. You owe your friend 50 euros and you might want to give him a present because he lent you some money. Banks works in a similar way. You give them money, you put them in a savings account, and they're going to give you some reward back and interest. Now, there's several kinds of interest, and today we're going to look at the simple interest. The important thing to realize is that it's very similar to the kind of stuff that happens in sequences and series, because the money that you will have depends on how much money there is at a particular moment. So let's look at a simple interest. How does this work? Say, for example, you put 3,000 euros in an account with 5% simple interest. So you work out what 5% of 3,000 is, which is 150, and that's what you're going to be getting every year. So every year you add another 150 into your account. Now, if I figure out how much I get after n years, I'm going to get that formula, which you've seen before, right? Like that probably rings a bell. It's exactly an arithmetic sequence. So you might think like, hey, I can just use arithmetic sequences for my simple interest problems, and it's true, and you can. You just have to be careful with the first element, because if you just go ahead and use the arithmetic sequence formula, you might make the following mistake. You want to calculate 4% simple interest, 3 euros, 2,000 euros, and you might do this. Okay, so the difference is going to be the 4%, which is 80. I just put that in the formula, and here I clear up the formula, just open the parentheses, and now I calculate the third element, and I get that. But that would be wrong. Why is that wrong? Because you just put 2,000 as your first element of the sequence, but that's not the first year. 2,000 is going to be, let's call it year 0. And the first year is already going to be when you have to have 2080. That'd be after 1 year. So you have to be careful how you count years, because it's not exactly the same thing as counting the elements of the sequence itself. And that's the only thing you really have to be careful with. It's not very difficult. Just keep this in mind, because that is the right way to do it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.